This is the aerofoil kit. As with all the M-LOK kits, it comes in a sturdy aluminium flight case with corner protection. You'll find on either side there are steel handles, and it's best to regard all of this equipment as being a two-person lift because the equipment is heavy. On the front are two sturdy steel clasps, and on one corner you'll find a pair of wheels so that you can actually lift up the case and roll it along as if it were a suitcase. The two clasps open simply by rotating. Open the lid, and there is the aerofoil exhibit. It comes in two parts. There's this, which is a fan assembly, which produces a collimated blast of air onto the aerofoil. The aerofoil itself comes out completely, and the aerofoil is contained within the two perspex discs, but for transporting purposes, because this sits on two steel rollers, it's going to be protected from those rollers, otherwise the perspex might crack in transport. The perspex aerofoil assembly, as I said, lifts straight off and it can drop straight back onto these rollers. In this way, by moving the perspex to and fro, you can change the angle of the air as it impinges onto the aerofoil. The motor and the fan assembly in here are powered from an ordinary low voltage power supply you might find in a printer, and the integral connector secures in the back of the housing. There are two controls on the front: the red button, which provides power to the motor but only when depressed, and the potentiometer, which controls the motor speed and therefore the speed of the airflow. So by pressing down the red button, the fan begins to rotate. By increasing the fan speed, the wing will lift. Reducing it again, and the wing will fall. As you change the angle of attack, you can see that a greater angle of attack gives you greater lift until at such a point as the aerofoil actually stalls. So you can look at two things simultaneously. One is the effect of airspeed, and the other is the effect of the angle of attack.